both of them, but it's Hyde at the minute who just settled the quicker of the two, and Rep4 with a grimace on his face there as he's trying to dig in that right hand. But the facial expressions are quite telling for me. Hyde isn't really flickering, he's not really giving too much away. Rep4 is, you can see the tenseness on his face, quite literally.
Yeah, I mean, Hyde working the body, and he's staying on the body, and I think that's a good tactic for him. Landing the jab mostly there too. He's sneaking into range fairly good, getting his feet close, going up and down with the jab, head and body there. Rep4, when he does land the right hand, even though it's partially blocked from Hyde, you can see that he carries some good power in the right hand, but he just isn't throwing enough punches. Looking for the right hand to the body there. But again, Hyde comes back. Rep4's difficult to hit cleanly with those combinations. He leaves out his own left hand, and he kind of diffuses the attack a little bit. But nonetheless, it's Hyde that's pressing the action. He's the one throwing the more punches and the one landing the more punches. Good jab there from a good body shot, left hook combination.
Nice combination from Hyde. It's a right hand there from Rep4 right at the end of the round. Halfway through this one. Well, there he is, pretty boy Josh Kelly arriving with trainer Adam Booth, and Booth was in bullish mood when we spoke to him yesterday, saying that he would take Amir Khan or Kell Brook for Josh Kelly right now, that he needs big tests, he needs to be moved quick. Getting him opponents is not easy, but that's the confidence that Adam Booth has in his man. And Kelly up against Walter Castillo this evening.
There's a good jab from Hyde. Like I say, he's getting closer with his feet, and he's actually out jabbing the taller man in Rep4. Rep4 landing, we're seeing a right hand there. When he lets his right hand go, you can see he carries power, but he doesn't throw it enough. And for me, he's just being outworked by Hyde.
Seconds up, round 6.
It's the second half of the fight, scheduled for 10.
Yes.
Look at the body language of these two. I'm labouring the point a bit here, but Hyde's been boxing longer than Rep4, and as a result, he looks more at home in there. He looks looser in there. He looks calmer in there, and it makes a big, big difference. I was talking to Hughie Fury about this last night. I was asking him, is the fact that fighters were travelling back around boxing for so long from so young, is that why they look so at home in the ring and so fearless in the ring? And he said basically yes, because the longer you do something for, the more familiar you are with it, then the more comfortable you are with doing it. And there seems to be a gap between these two to that extent.
Yeah, well, I think Rep4 just looks too, like I said, you can forgive them for both being caged in the first round. It's probably both guys, their first real fight against another undefeated opponent. They've fought a sort of string of journeymen up to this point. But since then, he hasn't really shaken that off. He hasn't really got going. He's still very cagey. Hyde, the aggressor, he's out, he's throwing more punches, he's landing more punches, he's even out jabbing him at times. Rep4's just got to let his hands go, simple as that.
And he does have that equaliser. You hear other fighters talk about his punching power, and it's real.
I mean,
you have to land one.
It is unusual, Andy, the fact that they've probably really only fought journeymen, both men, up to this point in their career, and now they're in a 10-rounder against another undefeated opponent. You'd like to maybe gauge that gap a little bit coming through, but it's a big opportunity for both men, and they both jumped at it. And I just think is frozen the right word? I just think he's maybe giving Hyde too much respect, or maybe he's trying to pace the 10-round distance, but he's getting out jabbed here by the smaller man.
Hyde just shuffling forward with that front foot. Rep4's giving him space to move into it, and he's moving into it.
Yeah, and it's pressure. He's pressuring Rep4 with his feet. His presence is making Rep4 burn up more nervous energy, and he looks quite nervous and cagey anyway, and a bit stiff. So yeah, I think Hyde's certainly in the driver's seat here. He's throwing some good body shots as well.
Nice little uppercut on the inside there, though, from Rep4. There is a little bit of marking up around the left eye there of Hyde. A little bit of swelling. Doesn't seem to be too serious, but since the start of the round, it has got slightly worse. So They'll have some work to do on that in the corner. And that's where Riakporhe needs it. He had him at good distance there, good range.
You can see the Riakporhe carries power. I mean, even when he hits the gloves of some high, you can hear the thud here from ringside. I mean, he seems to certainly carry power.
Well, this is a scene at the Manchester Arena, and another very interesting fight later on. Scotty Carlo goes up against Ricky Burns. He was originally in with Joe Cordina, Cardle, but now he fights a fighter he sparred with and a fighter he's looked up to. Burns, a former three-weight world champion, and he still loves the game. He still loves training.
10 o'clock tonight,
He still loves everything about boxing. And he looks very calm and very relaxed. For Cardle, it depends on the manner of the performance, really. If he acquits himself well tonight, then he can
Just
really
live now, and then
career.
I'll come back live later for
For him,
the
I
match
think, than the one
starts,
against
for the
Cordina,
boxing
because
starts.
if he'd lost to Cordina, I think pretty much he would have been finished. And it's amazing how quickly you can go
For
from
a
being
sub,
a
and
man
then
on
you'll
the
get
rise.
a good little bell thing, and when I go live, you'll see that when it starts.
Cardle, and he knows how big this is for him. And it's a big night for both of these two. 4 rounds to go. Let's have a look at your scorecard, Matt. And you gave Riakporhe a share of the first, but you've given Hyde everything since. He's not winning these rounds big, but he's doing enough to win them.
He's doing more, you know, he's throwing more, he's landing more, he's even out jabbing the taller guy. I mean, he's backed up on the ropes here now, but generally the pattern of the fight is Riakporhe's waiting too long. He's reluctant to let his hands go. Lands a good body shot there, though, Riakporhe. But generally, Hyde's outworking him, out jabbing him, he's pressing the action.
This is better from Riakporhe, just setting his feet and swinging to the body there. I think the corner may have lit a fire underneath him between rounds again, because he's looking a lot more purposeful.
Yeah, well, I think they need to, Andy, because, you know, he hasn't won a round on my card. He has to come out here, he has to throw punches.
It's going to
he
get
has to be
blocked, so
more
I'm
aggressive.
going to change the name of it when it
Rely on
gets blocked,
single jabs,
obviously.
he's got to put
So
combinations,
sub, and then
punches,
you'll see
punches.
it come live.
And he has to plant his feet and land some power shots.